Right now.
Let's see. So, welcome in, everybody. I think, hold on. Let me see if I can hear.
Everybody.
Is anybody watching it? I don't. Can y'all hear me? I don't even know if you can hear me. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Welcome.
All right. All right. So we live then. All right. So, Big O, you all right? Where you at?
There he is. Went sideways for a second. And he's gone.
There he is. Can you flip your phone? If you turn your phone sideways?
Yeah, I tried to put it sideways to see what it.
He's a little choppy on me.
And he goes sideways and he goes
We can see it, but your sound's going in and out a little bit.
No. Yeah, I tried to put it sideways to see what it. I won't even like that.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll keep it like it is.
Was gonna, I got on
Testing 1, 2.
Are we live now?
Can you hear us, Big O? Well, I'm gonna assume that means you can't, even though you're looking on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
you're live.
We are live. We are absolutely live. We are live on YouTube, yo. We are live. So tell all your people.
Yeah.
Pick up their phone. Check us out at For Love It Again.
Yeah.
So it is. Well, you know what? I don't even. Somebody tell me what week it is. We just passed week 8. We're getting ready to start week 9 because the Titans play tomorrow.
You're going in and out.
I'm going in and out.
No, Big O's going in and out.
Oh yeah, Big O is going in and out.
Can you hear me now?
He's like frozen.
Yeah.
We can hear you, but you're a little frozen.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Because your connection's a little wonky.
And I know my battery low. I just put it on charger.
Okay, now you sound better now though.
Well, maybe I got a little closer to the phone. I got a issue with my phone too. Speaker.
Ooh.
I didn't take it to get it fixed.
Well,
Dude want $50 for it. I was like, okay, I'll be back.
Yeah, you popping in and out a little bit.
Well, go right here.
We gonna go. I was gonna say that's. Yeah, he was gonna definitely drop out of there. Yeah, he dropped. And his picture stayed there though.
Right.
That's good. Well, maybe he's there with us in effort. In all effort. So, the first question all the time is, how'd you do this week? How was your fantasy
2-1.
2-1. Me too.
2-1.
Yes, 2-1.
One is a big win. I like doubled the score. I had like 170. They only had like 80 points or something like that.
Wow. Who did you have? 170 some odd points. That's a lot.
Yeah. Well, that's also a league that we play with like defensive players.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But let's see. Who did I have last week? Matchups last week. See, I have Burrow. I have A.J. Brown. I have Garrett Wilson. I have Jamal Williams for Denver running back. Raheem Mostert. I had Jonnu Smith at tight end in there. That was a bust. I have Puka. He didn't do all that great last week. I have Walker for Seattle. And we have like 2 flexes. I'm naming all those people. And then I have Patterson, a kicker for Detroit. He had a lot of points for me. Baltimore's defense, they didn't do as great. And then the defensive players, I have Alua Khan, the linebacker for Jacksonville. It's like a leading tackler. He gets like tackles every week. I have Fitzpatrick for Pittsburgh, but he got hurt, so he didn't give me as many points. I have safety for Minnesota, Bynum. He gets a lot of tackles. And then I had Crosby at defensive end. He got like forced fumble, fumble recovery, few tackles, I think half a sack or something like that. So yeah, kind of balled out. Almost got double figures in almost every person except for the ones that sucked, like John Smith.
Yeah, somebody
Yeah.
beat the brakes off me this week.
Well, you know what? Hold on. I don't want you to say it. I want you to be on camera when you say it. So hold on one second.
Yeah, I'm not on camera.
No, you're not on camera yet. And I want you to definitely be on camera when you talk about it because I got words for you, partner. Hold on. Hold up. I think that should get you there. Does it pop? Will it pop? Will it pop? Come on. I don't even understand why.
Yeah, every time I'm trying to bring him in,
Oh,
goes
man.
in and out.
Oh, he kicked out. Oh.
Yeah, he's frozen now.
Yeah. It's like it's there, but it's not there. Well, as you heard, I actually played. I had, of course, like I said, I'm in 3 leagues. I was also 2-1 this week. And JD Def, who's the other guy who may show up a little later, he beat me this week. He's the only loss that I had in his league. He's commissioner of a league that I'm in. And then, of course, I'll try to wait on Big O, but of course, I beat Big O this week.
So you get the brakes off of him.
I did, but it's his own fault, and you know, and I really want to discuss that with him because I just don't get it. He's trying, everybody. He is trying to pop in. So I will say, in the meantime, you know, we had. I will talk about Tennessee. I was excited this week because, of course, people who don't know, I know everybody knows.
Sure you are.
I'm a Tennessee Titans fan, and at least last week we found a quarterback. We literally found a quarterback last week. Will Levis. I guess I'm gonna figure out how to say this guy's name. So Will Levis is like, he did exactly what people have been saying forever. And of course, the thing is that because if you throw the ball down the field, you open up the lanes for Derrick Henry to run. Derrick Henry had over 100 yards rushing. DeAndre Hopkins had 3 touchdowns and well over 100 yards. So, I mean, it doesn't get better than that for me. I mean, the thing is that if you can, like I said, if you can open up the running lanes for Derrick Henry and seemingly Tyjair Spears, who I also picked up this week because of this whole the whole thing about Derrick Henry might be being traded. I am actually so shocked that he's not been traded. But I mean, if they knew what they had in Levis the whole time,
right,
then they were probably like, we don't need to let Henry go. So they're probably going to have to pay him if they want to keep him there.
Well, they should have at least known that he could get the ball down the field. That's what I would at least try.
They had to know that. And again, I mean, I honestly did not see the very first play that the Titans had the ball, but it was a fumble.
Put it up.
Well, no.
That was a fumble?
Malik Willis started the game.
Oh, he did? Okay, yeah. I missed that then.
Yeah, so
I'm thinking of a different game.
Yeah, Malik Willis started the game. Okay. And during that first series, there was a mishandle between, I guess, him and the center or something like that. And I didn't see it, so I'm just sort of guessing. And I say guessing,
Okay.
that's what I believe they said happened. I heard happened. And there was a fumble turnover. So after that, he came in one other time during the game where it was basically a quarterback design run. All right, you back. Let me cut. All right, I got you. Let me pop you in.
And then so
Hold on.
Yeah.
There he is. Be kind to children. You say we know he ain't talking to him. What you trying to pull up? I see you over there looking at your computer.
Tell him to be kind.
You don't even hear me. He can't hear me. Or he.
I was. Because he knows.
Oh man, you're freezing again.
Trying to see what I'm doing.
And I think it's gonna happen again.
Yeah, he's freezing up.
Yeah.
I hear you. I was because he knows. Oh man. And
yeah,
I'm telling you what it is.
We can't hear you.
I hear you.
No, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up.
Yeah, you're popping in and out.
Yeah, you're.
He looks really excited to be here.
He is, because he wants to talk about that team of his.
About him messing up. That's
He's not going to admit that he messed up. See, that's the thing. And I'm gonna leave him in here to pop around like this, because I'm gonna have to tell him. And this is the tape. The only thing I want to know is now look. Here's one thing. I want to beat you. I actually did. I'm happy to get my record back. But what I want to know is, how is it that you put CeeDee Lamb on the bench? It was a foregone conclusion that you had won that game when I saw CeeDee Lamb playing the other day. I didn't even look at the team because I knew he was. I guess he should never leave your lineup again. If he was questionable and he put up 40.
Right.
I mean, what can he do when he's healthy? Man, I'm telling you, on that, look, I didn't know. I literally did not look at anything. I was like, I was watching the Titans game, and then I had the other screen on Red Zone, and they were just talking about, CeeDee Lamb caught another ball. He had like 12 receptions. He had, it was. Oh, did he go away? Oh, he dropped.
Yeah, dropped again.
At any rate, how much you talking about? Because he's popping.
Yeah, what did Lamb end up with?
I think he ended up with like 41.1 points.
I'm really just now catching up on whatever I hit.
See?
Everything.
And he's talking to us like we can hear him, we can't hear him. And the thing is that I hate that we can't hear him, because when we can hear him, he sounds clear.
But now he's frozen again.
Yeah. And he's popping in now.
Man, I don't know. I've been so busy.
Can't hear you sometimes.
I'm really just now catching up on whatever everything I had to catch up on.
Talking. As soon as he started talking,
he done disappeared all the way.
You pop
everything you're saying, but you can't hear me.
No, we can't. You pop in and then you pop out, and then you pop in and then you pop out.
I can hear you all the time, but I can hear everything you're saying, but you can't hear me.
So I think the people can hear you.
I disappear? Right.
No, you're good. I got you on.
Okay. Because he's saying I disappeared to him.
What'd you say?
You can't see me?
Do you see Dreadful? keep on going. Uh-oh. I'm
What you
dropping some frames here.
say?
But CD Lamb, I think, ended up, I mean, as far as fantasy goes, I want to say it was like 41.1 points. I didn't see about his stat line. Of course, like I said, I was a little salty, so I didn't even really want to see it. It was just like, whatever.
Yeah, the only regret I had of sitting anybody was I actually set D Hop in one of my
Did you?
leagues.
Oh,
I think
my
that was a league.
goodness. Wow.
Yeah, that was a league I lost, I think.
You know what? But and how many points did he end up? 3 touchdowns. And
You're right. Let me see. Which league? Maybe I didn't lose that league. Maybe I got lucky. Hold on. I actually won the league with him on the bench. That's a miracle.
oh, wow.
Hold on. Just going back. Yeah, actually.
You thought you lost and you actually won?
That's the one. That was my league, actually. That's the league I had D Hop in. I won by 12.
Wow.
I was off Monday, but I worked Sunday.
So
I had to finish up Monday, so worked Sunday. Real busy.
And let me try it again. So yeah, if I had actually played him over Puka, I'd have
it cleaned up.
demolished who I was playing. Yeah.
Really cleaned up.
I mean, I won anyways, but
Right. He said that
I had at least 24 more points than I did. Because he got me like 20 something, almost 30 points on the bench.
Wow. That's crazy. But he had the game. And the thing is that, I mean,
And he's questionable too. Almost it's just,
so the questionable designation is what you're looking for then.
Yeah, they're questionable and then they go off.
We hear.
Yeah, like half my team's questionable though, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, questionable. You know, you gotta. There's a lot to be read into questionable. I mean, because it's sort of like the same thing. I think. What's his name? Derrick Henry is questionable for tomorrow night with an ankle.
Okay.
But he's gonna play. I mean, if he can still walk, he's likely gonna play. I mean, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. So here's the other thing. Of course, what Tennessee was playing Atlanta, and Desmond Ridder didn't play in the second half.
Yep, I saw that coming though.
Yeah, and so as of today, because I heard listening to the sports talk. As of today, he has been benched. He has been replaced.
Heineke.
Yeah, Heineke is going to start for the rest of the season. That's what they said today. Now, of course, I'm sure if Heineke gets hurt or something like that, but that's got to suck. I mean,
yeah.
Well, but the question is, and Heineke did look good in the second half of that game. I mean, I'm watching that game now. Of course, I'm nervous. It's Tennessee, so I always think we're going to lose. But I do. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's like they'll figure out a way. But the other deal is that I have Drake London in your league actually, and so
Okay.
I know now Drake London got hurt. He was having a good game already, but he got hurt. So now, to me, the question is, actually, does this look better for Drake London, for Kyle Pitts?
Heineke?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like my situation. Does D-Hop look better with Levis?
With Levis.
Apparently
yes.
so.
Yes. That's guaranteed. And if, tomorrow night, you know what? We play Pittsburgh. We play Pittsburgh tomorrow night. And so if they go in and play like they played the other day.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. You're still sort of choppy.
Choppy.
You know what? Let me see. I'm gonna try to put your camera in again.
Got so much. Everybody on everything on here. You heard me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh,
we can hear you.
So we got so much connection that I thought was messing up the internet because we over here with everybody else.
Oh, that's true.
You know, we got a bunch of stuff going on over here.
Oh,
over here. So
I don't know.
we got a bunch of stuff going on. Might have been another reason I've been dropping, but I switched.
You still dropping. It's still doing the same thing.
I got off their shit. Yeah, I got off their shit.
So
yeah, cause you wanted too bad.
Something now.
Cause you wanted too bad.
Like here, I can see it moving.
Cause you wanted too bad.
Yeah, see it.
Because you wanted too bad. All right.
What are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
Well, go ahead. I'm listening. Because you wanted it too bad. I'm talking about the fantasy.
Yeah, see, I can't get you.
I'm talking about how bad you beat me this week.
Yep, I can't get you. Big O,
well, go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, just well, look, I'm gonna tell you. I don't know if you.
How bad you beat me this week.
I've talked about you once already. I'm telling you because you know you mess around and you leave your best player, absolute best player, on the bench. Let me ask you this. Here's a fantasy question, and I want you to answer the best way you can. And if you got to text me the answer, text me the answer. Why? What is you have to? You have about 6, and I'm exaggerating. You probably got about 4 spots on your bench that are empty. Why? You got about 4 slots on your bench right now that are empty. There are no players, and there are guys out there who, I mean, you scored this week. You scored what 70 points, 79 points, right? And I haven't looked at your team other than to know that you benched CeeDee Lamb. Now, I know going forward, CeeDee Lamb is a starter, so you can set that and forget it. I don't know if Dallas has had their bye yet or not, but he has definitely set it and forget it. You know who your quarterback is? I don't know who your quarterback is. Don't tell me it's Garoppolo. Please don't tell me that. I know you're a fan of that team, so. And I do believe, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think that is who your quarterback is. I'm going to go to your team.
There's nobody else available?
No, but he's a fan. He's a fan.
No, I have not one Colt on my team.
Well, hey, look, I'm going to talk about being a fan and talk about all of that stuff. I have Trevor Lawrence. In one of my leagues, I have Trevor Lawrence as my quarterback. And what I did, they're on a bye this week. And you know who I picked up? Will Levis. Yes, I absolutely picked up Will Levis, and he will start for me tomorrow night. And I used to.
It's different if your team is actually doing good.
Yeah. He actually has Derek Carr. And I mean, Big O, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm going to go out on a limb and say you can. So his starters, because he hadn't changed anything since last week. So he's got Derek Carr, Antonio Gibson, Jeff Wilson Jr. Okay, yeah. Keenan Allen, Rondale Moore, David Schultz. This is actually a good team. There's Cooks from Dallas. He got a couple of Dallas Cowboys. That's not cool. He's got the 49ers defense, and he's got Tucker as his kicker. And on his bench now, and this is an ESPN league, he's got CeeDee Lamb, Darren Waller, Garoppolo, and Everett, tight end out of the Chargers. But he also has...
So he chose
So but he also has 1, 2, 3 slots on this bench that are empty. They're empty now, and so knowing what we know, here's the thing: he's got Jeff Wilson Jr., he's got Antonio Gibson, so he needs a running back. I mean, let's find a running back, right? So I mean, this guy Antonio Gibson is scheduled to get 6.4 points. Jeff Wilson Jr., I can see playing Jeff Wilson Jr. a little bit, but he's set for 7.2. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna look at
who's on the waiver.
Right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pulling it up right now. So the top guy is, I don't even know how to say his name, D'Amicardo. That's what it is.
Okay.
D'Amicardo. And then after that, you got Roshan Johnson. Is it Roshan Johnson? Guy out of Chicago. So. Devin Singletary, which is not a bad pick right now because Pierce is doing jack. I got him in like 2 leagues.
Yeah.
He is killing me. It's ridiculous. Royce Freeman, Dante Foreman.
He's not worth it, up.
I mean, dude, any of these guys, any of those guys would just be at least a decent option. I mean, you know, I understand this league. I think we're thin at quarterback.
What about receivers? What receivers do you have out there?
Okay, so receivers, the top receiver, he just been dropped, but Christian Watson, Samuel, Curtis Samuel. Yeah, Curtis Samuel. Dobbs.
He's a good bench player.
Yeah, Dobbs.
He's a good bench player. Yep, that's 2.
Tyler Boyd. Now he can't. Now Gallup is available, but he's got 2 Cowboys wide receivers already, so he can't do that. Rashid Shaheed. That's a nice.
Yeah.
So it's like, Big O, if you listening, I mean, just go out and pick up some guys. Was it Nico Brown? Is that the Nino
Brown?
Noah Brown. Oh, that's Noah Brown. That's
Noah Brown. Okay.
Noah Brown. I just dropped Chark. I mean, there are guys out there who are available to you.
Out there.
Right. And it's like, dude, if you would just some of these guys, just pick them up. I mean,
right. You got space on your bench. It's not going to hurt you.
Yeah. I mean, guys like that, you just put them down there, and even if it makes the conversation, you have to make a decision. Right. He's going to have to do something too, because he's got 49ers defense, and they're on a bye this week, which is going to hurt me in your league, actually, because without Christian McCaffrey, I'm hurt. I'm hurting without Christian. So I don't know. Big O tried. He's punting there. There he's a kid. There he goes.
Trying.
He's trying. Trying. He's in. He's out. He's in. He's out. But we talked bad about you. But here's
who do you play this week?
Who does he play this week? Who do I play in your league?
You. Yeah. I was just looking. You played Pippin and Easy.
Oh, am I set to lose? I think I'm set to lose.
No, it's a close game, actually. It's projected like a 1-point difference.
Oh, wow. Okay. That works for me. But I am still at the top. I am still number 1.
You're still number 1.
Still number 1.
I'm still number 5, I think. Yeah, still number 5.
So here's another thing. Of course, this was the trade deadline. This week, Dobbs got traded to the Vikings because Kirk Cousins is, of course, done for the season.
Yeah.
And so Dobbs going to the Vikings. Whereas before, as soon as that injury happened, I have KJ Osborne in one league. I have Addison in another league.
Addison.
I picked up Addison because was it I
After
think I
last
picked
week
up
or the week
Addison.
before.
No, when I picked him up when Jefferson went down. I had Jefferson. Well, I still have him. He's on,
Okay.
and I think that's where I picked up Addison. So, but the thing is
Makes
that
sense.
I don't think he's going. They say he's not going to play this week. He'll play, the next game. They're going to put their rookie out there. I heard some people joking about the fact that he'll probably be in at halftime because the guy's going to be so bad. But the thing is that I like Dobbs. I like Dobbs when he played for Tennessee. I honestly thought that they were just going to keep him. He did well enough to keep him, I thought. He's been doing good in Arizona. He's probably, to me, seems more like a really good backup. Like it's like he's if your guy goes down, this is the guy that you want to hold you over for 3 games. Now,
Right.
he can definitely. He's calling me. I'm gonna put him on speaker. I'm gonna actually put him on speaker. Big O.
Yeah.
Okay, now I got you on speaker.
Okay. I'm trying to.
So, Dreadful, can you hear him when he talks?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, so now you're gonna be on speaker.
I got you. He's saying I ain't gonna say nothing wrong.
Okay, I'm just saying. I ain't worried about you saying nothing wrong. You just said something wrong on camera. If you go say it wrong, you know that. So were you able to hear what we were saying about your squad?
I was not able to do anything this way. I went out up trying to move and work at the same time.
I got you.
And then I picked up a job way before I knew I had to move for Sunday for this guy at his church.
Okay.
So I didn't have Saturday, Sunday to do it, so I took off Monday. And we had so much, you know how it is. So much.
Well, this is the thing I'm saying. We were talking about. You need to go out and you need to do it as soon as we get off of here tonight. You need to go and just go through the waiver wire and pick up guys. There are good running backs out there. There are good wide receivers available. I mean, you got Derek Carr as your quarterback. Hey, how old is that dog?
He's 3 years old.
That's a boy? How many you got with you?
One.
Just one?
Yeah. The other 2 over her brother's house, and this her dad's dog right here, my puppy inside.
Oh, okay.
But this the one he got from me 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wish you could see him.
He is. I mean, what does he see? What are you talking about?
The can of daddy just pulled up.
Oh, okay.
And we in the back, he just pulled up out front, but he didn't come to the gate.
You say you sitting out by the pool?
Well, the pool covered up.
So it's got to be. It's cold now, man.
Yeah, we got it covered up now.
Mm-hmm. So.
Hold on, let me let him in.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Okay. So we had the Dobbs. So the thing is that I was talking about Joshua Dobbs being traded to the Vikings. So to me, now all of a sudden, seems like at first where I was worried, like, oh my goodness, now what am I going to do? I was like, I got to start him anyway, but what can I really expect with Dobbs? Now I'm like, yes, let's go, let's do it.
Yeah, he's gonna play.
I think, the only thing that I am worried about with Minnesota, and I forgot. I literally just forgot. I forgot that was it Cam Akers now plays for Minnesota. I actually forgot. I started Matheson or Madison.
Yeah.
and I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. I've no clue what to do there.
They have to let him go, or just bench him and keep him in your pocket.
Yeah. I mean, right now I put him on the bench. So that I just got a text from JD, and he's not gonna be able to make it. They just got in, so he sent. Oh, I guess I should let me respond. Okay. All right. So I mean, yeah, I think if I can find a reason, like he's going to play, but and he might, he may steal one of these, a touchdown here or there somewhere, because it's one of these deals, right? Was it? I want to say it was Pierce this week too, who ran down and got what we thought was a touchdown, and then apparently his knee was down just outside, like at the 1, and then it was a big run, so they pulled him, and then the backup came in, and then they ran and they actually ran the fullback in or something like that. It was like, you got to be kidding me, man. It's like, dude, he ran it. He earned it. Just please, just get it in the end zone.
Yep. That happens all the time.
I mean, but again, that's that whole thing with with the Eagles, and of course that's the other thing. I got Cowboys fans, of course, at work, and Philly fans at work. So these guys are, I think we actually got a bet. Somebody's going to start get a bet going on who's going to win this game. I don't even know. I can't really call it. Philly, I feel like Philadelphia is due for a loss. It's like
another one.
Yeah, it's just like they're playing these games, and they're playing them, and they're close, or they don't look the way you expect Philadelphia to look. Even when they
struggled against Washington at the beginning of the game. They didn't pull it out to the end.
Right. I mean, AJ Brown, who I have, and I'm loving it. But even with that, I mean, it just looks like I'm worried about with Dallas's defense. Will they be able to get to it? And so I don't even know who I should pick in that game yet.
Any given day with Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas. Right. But with Dallas, what they just see, and this is and again, this is the problem, right? So Philadelphia is struggling with the Commanders in the first half, and then they pull it out in the second half. Dallas absolutely demolishes the Rams. And I mean, just embarrassingly so. And so it actually probably should be flipped, right? The momentum should be with Philly. Dallas is like, yeah, we can beat anybody. And they're just going to walk in and be like, yeah, we got this. So I don't know. It's what do y'all think? Who would you go for in this game?
I think Philly is actually more set up to win. They're more built like Arizona offensively. And Arizona ran all over Dallas.
Oh, you know what? Here's the thing, and I forgot. Big O, you can't hear Dreadful. Like I'm talking. I'm talking.
I was waiting on him to say something.
Yeah, I'm talking like.
Think about it then.
He's talking to me. I was like, and then you said something. So, do you have a way to pick up a tablet or something to pick up YouTube? You could just watch the show and then talk to us right at the same time.
Oh yeah, I could go on the computer and do it.
Yeah, so go to YouTube, and then you can go to @For Love of the Game, search that, and pop up. Huge. But also, Donovan Peoples-Jones got traded to Detroit, which I'm like, I don't know how to feel about that either. It's like, I honestly forgot that he was really a part of Cleveland. I did. And with
So did Cleveland.
yeah, St. Brown and I know the rookie's not been doing well, but I mean they still do have their promising rookie. I'm wondering would he get lost in the shuffle up there as well? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
He's just gonna be another guy. He's a number 3.
Right.
Yeah.
I got one for you.
What you got?
Just read this today. Adrian Peterson.
What? What about Adrian?
He said he's gonna come out of retirement. He said he's not going to retire.
What?
Yep.
No. I mean,
Where is he gonna go?
That's what I'm saying. Who gonna sign him? Buffalo.
What you mean?
No, see you stuck in the past, boy. I'm telling you.
He's been used to getting hit.
No. Adrian Peterson. I'm looking this up.
I look at him like he in tip-top shape.
No. Well, I don't. Look. You got to remember, just like that commercial where who is it? Who were those guys? It was Emmett Smith and I forgot the other two cats. But they're like, let's come out of retirement, and then Randy Moss. It's like, dude, I need that senior discount. Like, dude, Adrian Peterson was before that. Well, not before Emmett, but you know what I'm saying. Here he goes, Adrian Peterson. Let me see, Adrian Peterson. Top move. Looking for NFL return. Boy. But that's, well, here's the thing. I guess the question is, and I mean, that's interesting, right? So even if he's looking to come back, I mean, where would he go? Who would sign him? And I mean, no, seriously. Now, I'm not saying who would sign, but I'm saying what team? Where would he fit? Like, who needs a running back? Who needs Adrian Peterson right now? Green Bay? No?
Let me think.
Yeah, just, I mean.
Not really.
I can't think of a team.
I guarantee you he'll fit somewhere.
What about, but see, he don't.
He's not looking to find no contract for no 15 years or nothing.
Yeah, but the thing, but what he doesn't want is he wouldn't want to go to, I mean, like, here's the thing, I just came to my mind, but Carolina. I mean, Miles Sanders is, I'm sorry, he's not working out. And they got Chuba Hubbard. So if you wanted to throw Adrian Peterson there, change of pace type of dude, sure. But he wouldn't want to go there. I mean,
nah.
You know what I mean? So he would want to go to a team that has potential to at least contend.
Of course.
So when you want to send him to Dallas?
Yeah, well, shit.
Well, think about that. I'm just saying that Dallas might be okay.
That's why I stopped.
Yeah.
I stopped.
Because I mean, they got now Tony Pollard. So basically, you do this crazy thing again, where you have Adrian Peterson to play the Ezekiel Elliott role, and
short yards,
and then Tony does what he does best, and he comes in for these exotic plays, and he gets to be back to how he was, because they're having issues right now. So I can see that. I mean, Dallas probably wouldn't be too bad if, and I'm sure Adrian Peterson seemed to keep himself in pretty good shape. So, Dallas might be a nice landing spot, and they're a contender, right? I mean, so it's a good team who has possibilities of going far. Well, they still have Dak, so. Oh, yeah, you probably turned the phone down.
I did.
Okay.
You need the tablet.
But the YouTube is behind.
Oh, you know what? But you know what? I don't want to hear it. I don't know. Can you hear the YouTube on his phone from?
Slightly.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah, I think YouTube's behind though.
Yeah, it is. That's what he was saying. That YouTube was delayed. So what you need to do is put in, get you like a one earpiece or something like that. You got like a headset or something. Plug into the computer or the laptop or whatever. Oh, hello, Jasmine. How are you doing? Jasmine Bradley says, glad to see you on YouTube. Well, I'm glad to know that the chat works. That'll work. So, Big O, are you still there? You got me?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, because I know you. I'm gonna give you the floor here. You know your team fired the coach, the GM,
Fired.
Yeah.
the offensive coordinator.
I texted a friend of mine and I told him he's a Lions fan. I said, thank you for the loss. If that's what it took to get our coach fired, I'll take that.
Oh, you were good. You're good with this firing.
Yes.
It should be.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he should be there. That's the way I feel about it.
Derek, you said Derek Carr should still be there. Oh wow.
Oh yeah, he should have.
Oh man. Okay.
We would win as long as he wasn't coach.
All right. Very good.
Shit, I mean, and now look at Derek Carr. He's in New Orleans, and he's feeling himself.
Well, I mean, they doing all right down there.
That's what I'm saying.
I know. I mean, I know exactly what you're saying.
He's looking good.
Man. So,
Look, all right.
well, guess what? He's a Raiders fan. So Derek Carr's looking good.
Right. But
You were there. Oh, so that's why you have Derek Carr as your quarterback. I see now. Now the dots are getting put closer together for me.
You're married to somebody. I'm married to Derek Carr.
Oh, so then it sounds like what it sounds like to me is you a Saints fan now. Then.
And he's a fantasy player, so
I got you. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. So apparently, Josh McDaniels had a 4-year contract, and he served. What he was y'all's coach for what, 2 years?
a year and a half.
Year and a half. So okay, year and a half. So So who? The question becomes, who do y'all go out and get? And I know, the only name that I've heard that was interesting to me was man. Yes, Harbaugh. That's it, exactly.
That's the only name I've been hearing too. So I really don't know yet.
Because he's having, I guess they're having some issues at Michigan or something like that with. He's having some. So people are like, he ought to just jump ship and come on down to Las Vegas. I mean,
we might as well.
I mean, is that who you want? I don't know.
He's a good coach. He comes from a coaching family.
Yeah, that's true.
He comes from football. All he needs is to be let to be voiced and do what he want to do, and he gonna win.
Well, I mean, we were talking about this before we went live. I mean, Raiders have a good team. I mean, you got
let the driver drive.
You got Adams, You got what was this? Jacobs. You got the tight end, and who's the other wide receiver? I know you told me. You were telling me. I forgot his name already. Myers, Jacoby Myers.
He's decent.
So I mean, I don't know. The tight end, he was up and down a little bit too. So, but I mean, still, that's decent. I mean, they ended up paying Jacobs. So between Jacobs and Adams, you should be able to do something.
And they still got Renfro too.
Yes.
That's not an issue.
It's all coach.
It's all coach. They can afford to get what they want. If they ain't got cash, they got credit. It's always money takes.
I think gonna get somebody.
If they got it, somebody come up with their money.
So here's the other thing. I guess the guy. They're gonna have a guy. The interim coach.
Yeah.
Is supposed to. Who was he? He's
a linebacker coach.
Linebacker coach.
Yeah, he's a good coach.
Oh, that's what they were saying before. It's like because the defense is. They were giving Detroit all kind of fits the other night. So they were saying that the defense is really playing for him, and he should be able to translate that to the offense.
Yeah.
So.
Antonio Pierce.
Is that he's a who did he play for? Did he play for the Giants or something like that?
I think so.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to. I read it. I'm trying to pull it up.
Yeah, I think he played for the Giants. But the thing is that
he can't hear me.
No, he can't hear you. He can't.
Yeah,
Well, he can hear you, but you're delayed. So he's listening.
So he'll hear me in a minute.
He'll hear you in a minute. Yeah, he'll hear you in a minute. But the thing about that is that if this guy is really, if it works out, let's say they win 2 of the next 4 games, doesn't this guy get a legit shot at being coach full time?
He
should.
Oh,
he should, but
you really want that job.
He wants it. Look, just like Josh McDaniel keeps wanting to be a head coach. Guys want it. Right. The question is should they have it? Should they do it? Because the thing with Josh McDaniels, it's like he had gotten the coaching job. Was it in Denver? He was a coach before.
Yep. He ran it into the ground.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Denver. So he was the coach in Denver.
Was New England, wasn't
it? No. He was OC. He was OC. Yeah, he was OC in New England, and then or was he quarterbacks coach?
He was OC.
He was OC. Okay, so he was OC in New England, and then he got the head coaching job in Denver. And then that was a catastrophe. And then didn't he go back to New England to be OC again, right? And he did a good job. And so they shipped him back to the West Coast. And I guess he gonna go holler at Belichick again because Belichick got his extension. So, be like, hey man, can I get my old job back or something like that? Till I get the next one?
He going on vacation.
Well, that's true, because he gonna get paid. So he gonna be at home, sitting at home, getting paid for the next 2.5 years.
Yeah.
So he is gonna get paid. But the
other gonna drop their whole check on right now. Get them out the way.
Oh, I'm sure they are. But the thing is that I feel this is the thing. I think he's probably a really good OC. He's just not a good head coach. Like I'm saying, some guys are just good coordinators.
Right.
Because that's the other thing. Now, what we're talking about, we're talking about the Raiders firing everybody that also comes during the trade deadline week.
Yeah.
Because the other thing is, it was like, you know, and wondering, was the owner pissed off that they didn't make any moves because he got rid of the GM too. And it's like, I mean, you didn't pick up anybody. You didn't trade any of these guys that we got. You didn't pick up any more picks. You didn't do any of that. And I don't know.
They feel like they did the right thing to get rid of the coach, and we can move forward.
Yeah, and I heard. Hold up, I'm gonna try to change my mic. Yeah, I think they had, of course, I'm sure they had already decided that they were going to let him go. So, but I heard about the Devontae Adams had this whole thing. Of course, like I said, I don't necessarily follow the Raiders, and I didn't really hear about the issues that he said they were having. But of course, he was saying that it was all the coach.
He wasn't happy.
Yeah, he wasn't happy.
Well, he wasn't happy.
But it was all of the coach thing. He was mad at the coach or the coaching that they were receiving.
He wasn't getting the ball.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy.
They wasn't using him.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Hey, like I said, now here's the thing for Pierce, right? They fired the coach, they fired the GM, and they fired the offensive coordinator.
And they sacked the quarterback.
And it's like, so if you don't do nothing else, get Devontae the ball.
He's gonna get the ball.
So he gonna get it now.
The rookie gonna come in, and he's gonna give them the ball.
Wait a minute. That's right. They're starting their rookie. Is this a permanent move or is this just?
Well,
we gonna see. Yeah, we gonna see, right?
Now we trying to see what's gonna happen.
I guess everybody say, look, we got rookies. We're starting rookies. Everybody's got a rookie. We start rookies. Cause I go back.
Because a lot of people get hurt.
I go back to I got to go back to my Titans thing here. So the Titans are starting a rookie.
I didn't see Titans game though.
Oh, you missed it. But the Titans starting a rookie now. The Houston Texans are starting a rookie. The Colts now have a rookie. He's hurt, but when he gets in, he's going to be starting. You have 3 young quarterbacks in that division, and I mean Lawrence is not old. I mean was this his second or third year?
Third or fourth.
Is it third or fourth?
I think it's third. He's third.
I think the AFC South is going to rebound. Now, of course, I'm biased, but still, I think with 3 good young, with 4 good young quarterbacks, and of course, Will Levis is I'm cringing at how to say this boy's name, but I'll just call him Will. That's his name. He is with him being, we're going to see. I think tomorrow's going to tell us more about who he is. I mean, he's got a big arm. He was smart with the ball. There were a couple of plays where he just did really smart football stuff. Where he didn't necessarily hesitate to run. He got one ball. He was in shotgun. The center snapped it. It was a little over his head. He pulled it right down and took off. He didn't try to look. He didn't dance. He didn't do anything. He pulled that ball down and took off running. It's just like that. I got to go. And I mean, I think when you have plays like that, I mean, that shows good, to me, that shows good football IQ. And so I think the AFC South is going to rebound. But also, Chase Young got traded from the Commanders, and now he is in
to 49ers.
To the 49ers, which is even scarier now. Yeah.
Right.
Which is even scarier now. I mean, these guys.
And read that today.
You say you saw that today?
I did.
Yeah. Well, now I mean, their defense is just. I mean,
at least the front four.
Was it? They got Bosa coming
Bosa.
in now. You got Chase. I mean, these guys, they are taking full advantage of the fact that they have they're paying their quarterback less than $1 million a year. Right. I mean, they're taking full advantage of that, and they should. And of course, I mean, but you know, the other thing is that of course they've come way back to the pack. They lost 3 straight. So
yeah,
just 5 minutes.
You talking to me? You talking to?
I'm talking to you guys.
Okay, all right. Just put us on hold. But it's everything. You start playing the theme music or whatever. But I mean, I think this defense. I mean, when you got the guys up front like that, I mean, it's a advantage. Quarterbacks. If you can rush the quarterback and get the ball out of his hand quick, then they have to. The other team has to change how they play football. You know what I'm saying? So, so that's
I was just looking at their roster as far as defense. They got Chase Young, Eric Armstead, Javon Hargrave that they got from Philly. They got Nick Bosa, and that's just their starting front. And they still got Randy Gregory, who they just picked up. They still have Javon Kinlaw as defensive tackle. Everybody forgot about him, although he hasn't done much. But he's still there. And then they got Cleveland Farrell as the other end. So they can just rotate them and just headhunt after the quarterback.
Okay, not yet. Give me it.
I did want to go back to one thing you mentioned earlier about Antonio Pierce. He's saying the job is his if he wanted, but they had an interim coach before that did well at the end of the season, and they still let him go. So I don't think Antonio Pierce is exactly safe.
But the only thing that now, this is the thing with that. It's like, what do you feel like they learned from their mistakes? Because they got rid of him, but then they got Josh McDaniels. It's like we had a guy sitting right here. We learned the last time.
Mm-hmm.
We think that,
or did they? Do they ever learn? The Raiders is a team that they never learn.
I guess only time will tell. Only time will tell. Because that's just the thing. I don't know. I don't know. I hate this thing where guys like Antonio Pierce, they get a piece of an opportunity, but then they get swept out the door before they really get a good shot.
That's the business.
It is, but it sucks.
Yeah, that's the business. Because it's only a select few. So you gotta be 159% every day. Every day. When you go down to 158, somebody else can go and jump up. There's one slot.
Wow.
You gotta come hard every day.
Well, I think we're gonna see a lot. Who do y'all play next? Who do the Raiders play next week?
Who we play next week?
Get my tablet out.
Don't listen to it. It's behind. We play the Giants.
Play the Giants?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, and that's I hate saying it this way, but that's a get right game, right? I mean,
you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a get right game. We
as long as it ain't Buffalo shit.
Because not only that, with didn't the Giants they let one of their defensive players go, didn't they? During
I
trade.
think so. Was it Williams?
Yeah, is it? I can't think his name started with an L or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's Leonard Williams.
Yeah.
Look today because I'm in a new post this week, and I really don't know these people, so I just said stay on the phone.
I understand. Hey, man.
Yeah, Leonard Williams are traded him to the Seahawks.
Yeah. So they are, I'll say, weakening themselves. So I mean, the Raiders' defense is actually really good.
Yeah, they got a good defense.
I mean, and so I don't know nothing at all about y'all's rookie quarterback. But we'll see. I mean, like I said, even excuse me. But I will say, you look at Will Levis. Levis basically had DeAndre Hopkins and Derrick Henry, and y'all got Devontae Adams and Jacobs. So, I mean,
and I just read Darren Waller gonna be out. He ain't gonna play.
Well, wait, Derrick. Oh, for the Giants. Yeah. I was gonna say, wait a minute, Darren Waller don't play for y'all. Don't worry about that.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't even think that Daniel Jones is going to play this week. I mean, it is totally a get right game for the Raiders. I mean, it is. I don't.
If it is, we need to spank the shit out of theirs. Don't beat them by 3 or 7.
But this is the thing though. It's like Tyrod Taylor was hurt. Who was the Who's the third string quarterback? I think because I want to say they were like not letting him throw the ball or something this week for the Giants.
What's the boy name?
Tommy DeVito?
That sounds right. What did he look like?
You know what's messing me up is because I'm talking to you right here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still listening to the video.
And then you hear me. How long delay is it? Is it about what, 30 seconds or something?
Yeah, 35, 45 seconds. Yeah, it ain't that. Yeah, but it's just like, hold up.
Man, I'm still tripping about Adrian Peterson coming out of retirement, but I do believe that Dallas would be a good spot for him.
And then I got NBA in the other year.
Well, I haven't watched any NBA this season yet, and I usually don't start watching NBA if I'm going to watch until like after All-Star Weekend. Like I'll watch All-Star Weekend and then maybe I'll pick some stuff up. But it's actually been a while since I actually watched a lot.
I watch it, but it ain't like I gotta run home and see it.
Yeah.
You know, football season is football season. I miss work for that. if I was working like I was working second shift one time when I first moved to Nashville, and the Raiders played on a Monday night. And I told my wife, I said, "You really think I'm going to work tonight?" So I called in the day before. Raiders on a Monday night. That's where I can't.
You can't do it. You called in Raiders game.
My boss know why. He know why.
I'm gonna start doing that.
He just put on because we had
the season, so you know I had to watch it.
We have forms or something that we have to fill out to request our time. And so I guess you just write on there. I guess I have to put on the Titans game. He'll take it off. Yeah, you know, second shift, you gonna miss the whole game. You'll miss it all.
Right.
Oh.
I did work at church one time, but they got out like at 12:30, 1 o'clock, and it was go straight to the house. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't that far. I'm talking about I would get there before halftime.
So here's the thing. Did you how do you guys feel about watching recorded games? Could you you're a Colts fan, I'm a Titans fan. So you have to work, right? You have to work. So you recorded the game, you DVR'd the game, and you get home, you watch the game. Can you watch the game?
Yep.
You can?
Yeah.
Yep.
I have a
As
problem.
long as I didn't hear too much about it
Even
beforehand.
if I knew who won, I watched.
Nah.
See, that's the thing. See, that's my thing. I get all the. Well, I don't know if I actually have it set up right now, but I used to have my phone all set up, so I would get, first quarter, each points by quarter for all Tennessee games, and so it's like by the time the game's over, the game's over. Like I've had the highs, the lows. I've been through it already, and it's just like I don't know. I can't. It's hard for me to probably sit and watch, knowing what the outcome was, unless I was literally like studying the game. Like if I'm like, okay, I need to know how this guy played or something. If I'm doing that, then that's different. But to just sit and watch, rewatch a game, I don't know that I can rewatch it. Now,
If I know I'm recording it beforehand,
right? You say what?
I'm gonna zero out everything else.
From years ago.
Wait, hold on. Okay, wait a minute. Trevor, you said what now? You zero out. You said if you know you're recording.
If I know I'm recording it, then I'm going to not know anything about the game. I'm gonna zone out. I'm gonna tune everything off.
Okay. So Dreadful was saying that if he knew that he was going to record, like he knew he was going to miss it, so he's going to record the game. Then what he's saying is that he would block everything out so that he wouldn't know anything. And so, yeah, I get that. That makes sense too.
Even if I couldn't watch it, I'm still gonna watch the score on my phone.
Yeah, see, so here's the thing. I mean, I have not lived in Tennessee for a while, so I don't get to see. I haven't always been able to see the games. So I am very much so watch Gamecast a lot. I will sit and I sit and watch those little arrows go up and over the screen, and that little line just push right across the screen like I'm watching Tecmo Bowl from back in the day. And I will sit and do that for the game because I want to know what's going on with my squad.
Right. But I still will watch it. And I might not watch the whole game, but I'm gonna watch it.
So and the reason I question it is because that's what my father does. He actually records like all kind of sports and he watches stuff. He just watches it later. Now sometimes he does the thing where he just sort of watches it delayed. He'll just he waits until like halftime before he starts watching so he can fast forward through commercials and that kind of thing.
Okay.
So I mean, I'm just thinking about it. I was like, I don't know. But yeah, so
My dog is gonna miss it and record it. He don't want you to tell the score. So he's gonna watch it again, but he wants to see it.
yeah, I mean, and that's what Dreadful was saying. I mean, and I get that part too. It's like you just sort of say, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna close it all off so that I can sit and I mean at that point you're watching a tape, but you don't know anything anyway, so it's sort of like watching it live, right? I mean,
Yeah.
You know the score.
Yeah. Well, you probably don't even know the score. Hopefully you don't know the score. Hopefully you don't know the score. because you avoid it all. But you would
Right.
literally have to not really watch anything though, because
Right.
everybody's got the scroll on the bottom, and every time there's a touchdown, they show it. They show that there has been someone has scored. Scoring alert.
Yeah, that would be
whatever
only
they
instance
put.
like if I was working that I would ignore everything. Now, if I'm watching other games, I'm gonna find a way to watch my team.
Watch your team. Yeah, I remember back when it was like, I said, how do people sit and watch like 3 or 4 games at the same time? And now, I think, how could you not sit and watch 3 or 4 games at the same time? I mean, like I said, I think I said last week, it's like, look, when the Titans are playing, I focus on that game. Yeah, but I have that. But like the second game last week, I had the four boxes up. You had red zone in one. I had with the Denver game. I had all 3 of the late games up, and I'm just like, ooh, okay, what's going on there? And then of course you can flip around to change the who you're listening to. So I usually stay with the red zone. Oh, I love red zone. It's great. What you say, Big O?
I just watch Red Zone sometimes.
Yeah, red zone's great. The to me the worst thing about red zone is that there's no spot where I can jump up and use the map because they constantly you know what I'm saying. It's just constant.
Yeah.
So. So,
Getting every score. I was saying he was getting all the action. I said, yeah, you're getting every score.
Yep, absolutely. So here's the thing. We got 4 teams on bye this week, and I'm going back to fantasy. And Big O, you're gonna have to get with us because I've already been through your team. But who do you not have playing this week, and who are you targeting?
I haven't even looked.
Yeah, I know you haven't, but like I said, I'm about to pull your team up again. I'm gonna tell you again. I'm about to pull your team up again. Yep, I got it right here. And we're gonna go through your team. I'm gonna just tell you what you got going. I'm pulling it up. Don't even worry about it. Just hold it tight. So here's the thing. Here's one thing that you got. You have San Francisco on a bye this week.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to pick up a defense. We just gonna look. I can't do it for you because I'm not the commissioner of this league. But we gonna look. We gonna tell everybody your business. Anybody who watching will know. But yeah. So the top. Oh wow! I don't even know. The top defense, according to ESPN, that's available in our league.
The what?
The top defense that's available in our league are the Patriots. It's like, wow. You know what? How are the Patriots are playing Washington. So here in the top, I'm gonna go top 5. So top 5 are the Patriots. The Patriots are playing the Commanders. The Chargers are playing against the Jets. The Vikings, they're playing against Atlanta. The Titans, they're playing against Pittsburgh. That's tomorrow. I would avoid that like the plague. It's a Thursday night game. I wouldn't do it at all. And then the Colts, who are playing Carolina. And I actually think that the Colts.
I would take the Colts, actually.
Yeah, I think the Colts would be.
And I'm not being a fanboy.
Right.
But I'm just saying I'll take the Colts.
I mean, given those options, I'm thinking I would go with the Colts against Carolina with that. So, Big O, what you need to try to do is pick up the Colts. And you got 3 slots on your bench. You don't even have to drop anybody. All you got to do is just go out, click the button, and you got them. Yep, if you go out and pick them up, you can do that right now. And then let me see. Let's go back. Let me go find your team again. I think we already talked about some of these. I mean, you got like Jeff Wilson Jr. Did Miami pick up another running back? Somebody in Miami.
I'm not sure.
Or was that
I know they have
somebody?
Mostert.
Mostert.
They already have Mostert.
No, I'm sure they did because they have Mostert and they got Achan. Achan is in week. They're in week what of him being? It's just week 2, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Him being down. So no, they wouldn't have picked anybody up. Achan is all world. They're not gonna do that. But you need. Let's see. You need some running back help too, but hey, you got 2 more slots here. Let's see. And I'm not proposing a trade. I'm not trading you anything. Can't do it. Let's see. We need to see. Look at running back. So if I'm looking, actually, if I were you, Big O, I'd go out and I'd get Devin Singletary. He's available. I don't know about Roschon Johnson, but I still, they got Roschon Johnson ranked higher than Dante Foreman. I still think I would prefer Dante Foreman. If I got to go with a Chicago running back, I'd still go with Dante Foreman. And then, but if I were you, you got 2 more slots left. I would go out and I'd pick up at least one of them. I'd either pick up Singletary, who I believe is doing better than Pierce, and down in Houston, and then I would pick up Dante Foreman. That's running back. I think you might want to think about both of them, but I think you're okay at wide receiver though. That's the thing. I think your wide receiving core. Let's see. Yeah, you got CeeDee Lamb. You got CeeDee Lamb and Keenan Allen. I mean, you're straight. I mean, and to be honest, Schultz, who is the tight end down in Houston, he's good too. I mean, you got some guys here. But yeah, so I would probably, because let's see, like I said, you got Antonio Gibson and actually, you only have 2 running backs. You don't have any backup running backs. You. Yeah, dude. Look, I know that you on draft day you dropped Alvin Kamara, and I'm gonna say thank you. Yes, you did.
He was still hurt.
Don't matter.
Nah, he was suspended.
He was suspended. Yeah, that's right. Dreadful was saying he was suspended. He was suspended for 3 games? I want to say it was 3 games.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
So, I mean, 3 games, I mean, Alvin Kamara is an absolute beast. Oh, wait, I got a fantasy question. I actually, it's crazy to say it like that, but I do. So, for my own team, I have Kareem Hunt, and I have Njoku. So I have the running back and I have the tight end. Now, here's so far. This is my starting lineup. I got Will Levis, Pacheco, Alvin Kamara, Antonio Brown, Joshua Downs, Mark Andrews, and then I got that flex position. Right now I have Kareem Hunt in there. I got the Commanders defense, which I'm iffy about now because they shipped off 2 of their superstars, but I don't have any backups. I mean, I'll have another one, and of course I got Koo down in Atlanta as my kicker. I love that guy. So my defense options, I do have a backup defense, but I have Miami's defense, but they're playing Kansas City, who are coming off of a loss, and I think they got something to prove, and that game's going to be super high scoring, I think. You know, I don't know what the cover is, but I mean, you got to go with the over. It doesn't really matter. But my question is, on my bench also, like I said, I have Njoku, and he's scheduled to get 10.4 points. And then I have Kareem Hunt, who's, according to ESPN, of course, is scheduled to get 8.3. But my thing is that I feel like they would use Hunt like New Orleans uses Alvin Kamara. And so I'm reluctant to take him out and put in Njoku because of the points that they say, because I'm thinking that he's going to get more.
I would keep Hunt in.
Yeah, see, that's what I think too. I think Hunt's the better option. Even though they don't say that he is, but I think he is.
It's your count.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do it. But I'm also scheduled according to the matchup. I'm supposed to lose to my nephew. I'm gonna lose, but he needs he gonna have his get right game against me, because I think he's what is his record? He's 4-4. He's 4-4, but he's got, man, this boy. He's got Joe Burrow. He's gonna kill me. He's got Joe Burrow, Kevin Walker III, Mostert, Devontae Adams, T. Higgins, Kincaid, Derrick Henry. He's got Derrick Henry in the flex. Derrick Henry. And then he's got the Raiders defense, and he's got Dicker the kicker. Just dude. And he's on his bench. Oh my goodness, dude. He's got no, I mean I'm looking at my opponent's bench here. He's got a nice squad. He's 4-4. It's kind of rough on him. But he's got Kittle on the bench, Christian Kirk. He's got Dallas's defense. Geno Smith, Drake London, Justin Palmer, and he picked up. So I had dropped Deshaun Watson, so he picked him up. But Deshaun Watson, I couldn't hold on to him anymore. It was too much. I just couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't. I dropped him, and then I picked up Matt Stafford. But right now, I still have Matt Stafford. I did not drop him. But this week, Matt Stafford is questionable. And I'm like, well, you know what? I saw what Trevor Lawrence did to Pittsburgh, and I saw what Will Levis did on his first thing. So I'm going to roll the dice, and I'm going to go with Will Levis. And I mean, I actually got him. And I feel like a homer doing it, but you know what? Because again, we talked about this. It's like, I usually try to pick up maybe Tennessee's kicker. I like people say, "Oh, would you draft Derrick Henry?" And I guess if he failed to me in one of these drafts, then maybe I would have picked him. But I try to avoid it because I can't be objective sometimes, which sometimes I feel like right now. So I listen to Colts fans who say that their young rookie wide receiver is really good, and I'll pick him up.
Right.
Yeah, Dreadful is a Colts fan. Yeah. Dreadful is a Colts fan. So.
But I'm a realistic fan.
He says he's a realistic fan. That's what he's saying. And I understand that. Don't get me wrong. I get that. I mean, like I said, Tennessee is, I know now I can't see us winning the division. It looks like Jacksonville's going to run away with it. Did y'all win? You know what? Did y'all win this week? Who did y'all lose to? Was that the Saints? The Saints? Oh, ooh.
Yes.
I'm sorry I brought that up. Oh,
It's like every week our offense does good, our defense does bad. Every week our defense does good, our offense does bad. So you never can sync up.
so what did Zach Moss do? Did he do anything?
He had an average game. Like they was going back and forth between him and Taylor.
I'm tripping out because I'm just listening. Said I'm sorry I brought that up.
He caught the delay. But yeah, so who do y'all play this week?
We play Carolina.
Ooh. And that's what they were saying. Oh yeah, that's right, because that's what we were saying. So Big O.
Yeah.
Did you go get the Colts defense?
I hesitated on it.
I knew you did.
All right, you hesitated.
Yep.
You
That might be a game
through
that Bryce. It might be a game Bryce comes out and
And
plays.
I looked at the Patriots again and they're playing who they playing?
Oh,
Who they playing?
they play Washington.
Yeah, Washington.
Okay.
So that could be up to me shit.
All right. So he went. I just looked at his team. He went with the Patriots over the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I mean, and guess what? You picked up a defense. I'm happy. You actually went through. You picked up a defense. Okay. I think. I don't know. I'm like. I don't know. I mean, that's cool. I got enough questions on my own team. I can't. I'm a GM this thing. I'm still trying to figure out. Well, look, I say I'm going to get beat by my nephew, but I mean, the score is projected 119 to like 111. So 8 points. I mean, and if Kareem Hunt does what I think he's going to do, I believe that'll give me those 8 points. I mean, if nothing else, Alvin Kamara will definitely get me. He'll find me 8 points. You just throw him the ball 8 times. I mean, that guy's ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is like I said.
That's what they did against the Colts.
Yeah, this 4-point PPR is great for people like Alvin Kamara.
Yeah.
So here's another question about this. We're just speaking of an Alvin Kamara type guy. So Isaiah Pacheco, I think that's how you say his name. I apologize.
Pacheco.
I mean, does he not catch the ball out of the backfield? I mean, I don't.
Not as much to have McKinnon.
Oh, that's what it is. That's the thing that I don't like about Kansas City, because they got like 3 running backs that they actually use every game.
Yeah.
They got Pacheco. You just said the other guys.
Pacheco, McKinnon, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Who am I forgetting? You said don't forget?
Yeah. He said running back. He's a quarterback, but he's running like a running back.
Who you talking about?
Mahomes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he said Mahomes. Yeah, I was just trying to think. I was just trying to figure, like, I think I like the way they use Pacheco, except for goal line in the red zone, basically. Right. Because when they get in the red zone, they go with I swear I can't. I mean, you just told me that boy's name, but number 1, I know this number because I see it all the time. And he's their pass catching running back. But I don't know that.
Kansas City?
Yeah, in Kansas City.
Number 1, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's just one of them deals. But of course,
is that McKinnon?
Yeah, McKinnon. Yeah, McKinnon. That's it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, but they do have. I wish I'd have took a bite of it, but I didn't. That the kid Rice, because he is looking promising. Have you ever played in a dynasty league at all for any period of time?
No, I've never done that.
Yeah, so dynasty league where so what happens, guys they draft these guys, but then they keep them. Like people would draft like a bunch of rookies, like people who aren't even gonna play this year because excuse me, because you keep the same team for like years. So
Right.
so
And
some
they
people,
also call them keeper leagues.
Yeah, keeper leagues, stuff like that. So you keep guys, you keep the same players, and you could have like a really deep bench if you do some research on some kid coming out of college and you want to draft him the next year, you could go ahead and draft him. So that's pretty cool. I'm trying to figure. I think I want to try a different type of league next year. And J Mad, if you're watching, he did say he was going to do the set up the league for us where you have you sort of use money to draft.
Okay.
I forgot what they call that too, but you bid on the players, so that's kind of cool. You get a kitty of money, and it's not real money, of course. It's sort of like DraftKings, basically.
Right.
You know.
Do you think everybody start with the same amount of money, or
yeah? You it's a like I said, it's like fake money. I'll say it's monopoly. It's monopoly money. Is basically say it that way. And everybody starts out with the same amount, and then you say, hey, okay, somebody puts a name out there like Travis Kelce, and then somebody says, well, I'll put $5 on Kelce, and then somebody else say, well, I'll put 10, and however much whoever, once we get to the point where nobody's like, I ain't paying that much money for Travis Kelce, then that guy gets them for that amount of money. But the problem is that you got to fill out a whole team.
Right.
So you can't spend too much money, on like this real good player. You gotta, excuse me, I'm sorry about that. You gotta, sort of be really smart about it. So that sounds really interesting. That sounds like something I really want to get a hold of to try to see what that's like.
Yeah, that's why when he was explaining, I was like, "You talking about real money?"
No, not real money. I mean, I'm sure they put in money, for the league itself, but no, they don't. No, they're not using real money.
Yeah, I know that. I made sure I asked that question. Remember?
Yeah. I need to call him and see how he's doing. I am getting super congested all of a sudden too. This is not good. It's like I can barely breathe.
Well, it's about time anyway.
Yeah, it is. I think we've been going for about an hour and a half. I guess this has been our experimental. I say experimental, or dive into YouTube. So yeah, I mean that's the thing. We've been on Twitch.
I'm gonna hang up.
Okay, you go ahead. I will talk to you later. We'll talk to you later.
I'll see if I can jump up right quick. Hold on.
You tried to get in. Okay. All right. Well, I'll keep talking. But again, our venture into YouTube, and I mean, it's cool. I didn't know. Of course, I've never streamed on YouTube before, so. But I mean, it's been just as easy as streaming on Twitch. So I do feel like it's more people have access to YouTube than they do to Twitch. So I think this went well. Okay, wait, he popped in. Let's see. I got to see if I can port you over. Properties. is. in my Chuck D voice.
Right.
Oh, you know what? Here's another question I have, and this doesn't have anything really to do with football. Red Bull, are you still DJing?
I haven't DJ'd in a minute.
Okay.
Last DJ gig I probably had was Bam's wedding.
Really? Man, that's okay. So yeah, it's been a while. That really has been a while. Okay. All right.
Are you asking for Sandra?
No, I was just asking because I was curious.
Oh.
What is your sister doing?
She called me today, asked for a DJ.
Well, unless she's gonna bring him up from Atlanta, that could be a little.
I know a couple DJs that travel too, so I have friends that are DJs.
You never know what happened.
Well, then we go. If she needs one, then guess what? We got a link to. So, like you say, he's got friends that DJ and they travel. So if she needs somebody, we need to let her know. Yeah.
I travel too. If the money right.
Well, yeah, Mr. Photographer over there is trade.
Oh man, you used to drive from Nashville all the time back to Memphis.
But for photo stuff.
Yeah.
I understand that. Okay, well, I don't even know how to, I don't know these things about ending, and I'm still learning all of this stuff. But it's been good. I mean, I have enjoyed. Big O, we gonna work on. What we gonna work on your fantasy team? I know I should just let you do what you do so that I can keep beating you when we meet again.
Say what?
I said I'm enjoying whipping you. That's what I said.
Good night.
All right, we gonna sign off. Thank you for showing up. All everybody who was watching, we'll be back next week, and we'll see y'all later. I gotta get the offline thing going.
Peace and right.
Oh, we hope so. Peace.
Yeah.